I'd like to welcome you to segment 4. What we're going to talk about a little bit today is what I like to call the neutral zone. I'm sure you've heard it referred to as the comfort zone. And in hockey, you can see we've got the board here. We have our offensive zone and we have our defensive zone, and then we have the neutral zone. Now, the neutral zone in the game of hockey is a very difficult place to be stuck. One thing you want to make sure of, and I was taught this by my coaches at an early age, and when I won championships, we were very successful because we could get things done offensively. See, we always had a game plan in here that whatever happened, we were going to cut it off, transition, and create offense from it. Now, some people will tell you that the best offense is a good defense. But in order to score goals and achieve and succeed, what is it that you have to do? Well, you have to score. So you have to make sure that you're really moving on to the offensive. And when we're talking about our dreams and our desires and what it is that we want out of life, you're not going to get them by playing in the defensive end. And you're definitely not going to get them by being stuck in the neutral zone. You're going to be able to achieve all that you dream and desire and want out of life by creating the offense that you need. See, what we talk about here is you're either creating or disintegrating. And when you start to decide what it is that you want out of life, well, you're creating and you're moving forward. You're attacking the offensive zone. But so many of us get stuck in this neutral zone where things get comfortable. It's okay where we're at. We like what we do. But when you really start to think about it, do you really? Are you really happy with the results that you're getting? So one of the things I like to refer to when we talk about the neutral zone is slumps. You know, everybody reads in the paper that the quarterback's having a bad slump. He's throwing a lot of interceptions. The baseball player, he's just not having any luck hitting that ball right now. The team's not winning. See, we all go through slumps. It's how we respond to those slumps and move out of that neutral zone that determines whether we're successful or not. See, a lot of guys, they get into that slump and they just never get out of it. Or they have that injury and they just don't have the fortitude to come back, and you never hear from them again. Similar in life. We go through things that are going to cause us or have us react in a way that we're just going to move into that defensive, and we're not coming out of that defensive zone. We're going to be defensive in everything that we do. We're going to blame other people. We're going to blame the circumstances. We're going to blame the economy. See, it's easy to be in the defensive zone. It's hard to be in that offensive zone. It's hard to take control of your life. But you're the only one that can do it. No one else can do it for you. See, when those players, and the great players, they all come out of those slumps. And what do they attribute it to? Well, a lot of them are going to attribute it to the help of their teammates. And it is about having the support team that you need, whether it's in the workplace, at family, or your friends. It's having that support to say, you know what, it's okay, we're going to get through this. We can help. You have what you need inside you to do it. You've done it before. And it's about being able to recall all those and get out of that neutral zone, that danger zone, where nothing really happens. What we want to make sure of is that you're always moving forward. See, when you start to fall into that neutral zone, what happens is you really start to disintegrate. You're starting to fall apart. And you don't even realize it. What happens is, and this is a big one in the slumps, is that you start to have fear. Now I'm going to get traded. Coach isn't happy with me. My playing time's going to get cut. It starts to create doubt about your ability, what really got you to that point in your life. And you really start to have a lot of uncertainty. And it creates chaos. And it's a very uneasy feeling. But like we talked about in some of the earlier plans, it's about having and being able to call on that inner fortitude that you've developed to get there. I mean, you were here, and all of a sudden you kind of fell into that neutral zone. Things were comfortable. It was okay. Things are going okay. And before you know it, you're on the defensive end and not feeling very good, not getting the results that you truly want. And the mindset of the athlete really is attack, attack, attack. I mean, even if you're a defenseman in the game of hockey, the whole thing is to make sure that you're attacking the opponent. You don't sit back and let them come at you. You go at them, and you go at them hard. Just like in life. When an obstacle is thrown in your way, or there's a difficult situation, you go at that situation hard. You use all the strength that you have inside. the ultimate goal is to win. And it's by being on the offensive and getting out of that neutral zone that you're going to be able to achieve that. Michelangelo said, the greatest danger for most of us is not that our aim is too high and we miss it. It's that it's too low and we get it. We want to make sure that we're aiming high. We want to make sure that we're not getting stuck in this neutral zone. I hope that this lesson has helped, and I look forward to talking with you on the next segment, segment 5, which is how to succeed.